Jai Hind, dear children. Welcome back our next class. In this class, we are continuing the same lesson, that is History, 5th chapter, When People Rebel. I hope all of you read the textbook and understand the content. Today we are going to learn about the following topics. The first topic is a mutiny became a popular rebellion. The second topic is from Meerut to Delhi. The third one is the rebellion spread. The fourth one is the company fights back. The last one is aftermath. So dear children, watch the class carefully. The first topic is a mutiny becomes a popular rebellion. In May 1857, a massive rebellion started against the company's very presence in India. The instant reason of mutiny was the use of cartridges greased with cow and pig fat, because a cow is a sacred animal of Hindus and pig is a hated animal of Muslims. Sepoys took it as a blot on their religious sentiments, and news spread in all the regiments. Sepoys mutinied. Mutinied means they joined together. Mutiny became a popular rebellion in several places, beginning from Meerut, and a large number of people from different sections of society rose up in rebellion. Anger against high taxes, disruption of craft and trade, dissatisfaction of nobles, and a rumor in sepoys finally lead to the mutiny of 1857. So here we must know about what are the causes of the starting of the mutiny of 1857. The answer is anger against high taxes, disruption of craft and trade, dissatisfaction of nobles, and a rumor in sepoys finally led to the mutiny of 1857. So dear children, please note the point. What are the causes for the starting of mutiny of 1857? The next topic is from Meerut to Delhi. On 29th March 1857, Mangal Pandey, a young soldier, was hanged to death for attacking his officers in Barakpur, and soldiers also rebelled against the use of greased cartridges. In response to this revolt, soldiers were captured and were put in jail. The response of the other Indian soldiers in Meerut was quite extraordinary. They marched to the jail to Meerut and released the imprisoned sepoys. The sepoys rode all night of 10th May to reach Delhi. The regiment stationed in Delhi also rose up in rebellion, and many British officers were killed, arms and ammunition seized, buildings set on fire. The soldiers forcibly meet Bahadur Shah Zafar. He was the last Mughal emperor, and proclaimed him as their leader. Bahadur Shah accepted the rebellion's plea and called regional rulers to fight against Britishers. So here we must understand Meerut is the first place to start the mutiny of 1857. And we already know about what are the causes of the starting of the mutiny of 1857. The next topic is the rebellion spreads. After the British were routed from Delhi, there was no uprising for almost a week. Then a spurt of mutinies began. Regiment after regiment mutinied and took off to join other troops at nodal points like Delhi, Kanpur and Lucknow. One by one, the rebels spread to entire northern India, led by different leaders such as Nana Sahib of Kanpur, British scholar of Lucknow, and his mother Begum Hazrat Mahal, Rani Lakshmi Bai, took as active part in organizing the uprising against the Britishers. So dear children, please note the names of the rulers. That is Nana Sahib, British of Lucknow, Begum Hasrat Magal and Rani Lakshmi Bai. The whole scene frightened the British and they started changing notes of fear. The regional rulers allied with Mughal rulers as they thought that this way they can restore their authority to rule, which was not possible under British administration. The next topic is the company fights back. Unnerved by the scale of the upheaval, they decided to repress the revolt with all its might. New laws were made, best generals were called, and better ammunitions were used. Delhi was recaptured from the rebel forces in September 1857. The last Mughal emperor, Bahadur Shah Zafar, was tried in court and sentenced to life imprisonment. He along his wife was sent to prison in Rangoon and his two sons were killed in front of his eyes. People continued to resist and battle the British. The British had to fight for 2 years to suppress the massive forces of popular rebellion, and it was in 1859 that they were successful in getting all rebels suppressed. British fought back hard and on their hand tried to win the people's faith again by giving the right to landlords who supported them and to those who did not kill any white. The next topic is aftermath. Some important changes were introduced by the British after they regained control by the end of 1859. The British Parliament passed a new Act 1858 and transformed the power of the East India Company to the British Crown, in order to ensure a more responsible management of Indian affairs. Please underline this point. A new act was passed in 1858. By this act, the power of the East India Company to the British Crown in order to ensure a more responsible management of Indian affairs. All ruling chiefs of the country were allowed to pass on their kingdoms to their heirs, including the adopted sons. A ratio of Indian soldiers were reduced in army and European soldiers were increased. British started the policy of non-interference in social and religious sphere and just concentrated only the political sphere.